Okay, this one's War Ensemble. This song is hard. So if you know a bunch of Slayer songs and you still struggle with this one, even though it's really popular and they play it every show they have, you're not alone, because so did I. So here's the opening riff. Okay, so how that goes is you're going to be pulling off from the 3rd fret to the 1st fret in the 6th string. If I could play it real slowly there for you. Just like that. Okay, so and then in between you're going to go in that 6th fret to 5th fret power chord on the 6th string. Okay, then that little riff in between that everyone wants to know. All he's doing there is he's doing the open 6th string to the 3rd fret on the 6th string, to the 2nd and 1st fret on the 5th string, and then he's doing the open 6th string again just once, and then 3, 2, 1 on the 6th string, and then back into the speed picking. So it's going to go. Okay, and I think I alternate pick that because I already am alternate picking. Let me just try it full speed. Yes, I do. I alternate pick that. So the timing of it's really weird, and that's what I really struggled with. But I'll just play it real slowly for you so it helps you with the timing. One more time. Okay, so that's how it goes. I don't know, rewind that, play it again. But that's the main riff. It is tough, but you know what? It's really just about, you know, keeping up and warming up with warming up first to be able to keep up with Slayer. That's usually always the case. So then you're going to break into the, and that's easy and relatively to anything else in this song. So it's that open 6th string power chord, and then you're gonna in between all these power chords, you're gonna hit the open 6th string just real quick. So watch, like this. Okay, and that's 3, 2 power chord on the 6th string I'm doing first. And then I'm going, so it's going 3, 2, and then second time is 4, 3. And then the third time is 7, 6 power chord, and that 6th chord you're gonna hit twice. And then it's the exact, for the first time around, it's the exact same pattern on the 5th string. Open 6th string power chord. And then it's 3, 2, 4, 3, 7, 6. That's just the first time. A lot of people don't catch this. But the second time is different. It's very subtle. Then he's going to do it again. This is the second time. You can see on the 6th string power chords are all the same, but then when you get to the 5th string, he's going to start differently. He's going to start on the 4th fret to the 3rd fret, 5th fret to the 4th fret, and then 7th fret to the 6th fret. So it's going to go. Okay, that's just the second time. The first time is the exact same pattern as the 6th string. And then the second time, the 5th string varies by going 4, 3, 5, 4, 7, 6. So it just adds that little, I don't know, it sounds like he's playing it just, I don't know, it makes it more intense, I think. Alright, so now this is one of the toughest Slayer riffs you'll ever learn. Alright, so what he's doing there, and I'm playing that much slower than the record, but what you're doing there is you're barring the 3rd fret on the 5th and 6th strings. You're going to hit the 3rd fret on the 5th string first. And then you're going to go, and then, you know, in between that, you're just speed picking on the 3rd fret. And I think it's, you know, it's tough because I think he's hitting that 3rd fret on the 6th string 4 times in between each note, but not every note. So sometimes he only hits it once. You just gotta, I'm gonna play it slowly for you so you could just get the rhythm of it and then pick out the pattern. I'm not gonna count the number of times I hit the note because that's boring. So anyway, it's gonna be on the 3rd fret. And you gotta make sure you're not gonna, you don't wanna make the chord. You wanna hit individual notes. So that's the 3rd fret on the 5th string. Again, you're keeping your pointer finger there on the 3rd fret on the 6th string. And then your pinky is gonna go up to the 6th fret on the 5th string, okay? Then you're gonna go down to the 5th fret. Then down to the 4th fret with your middle finger there. So it's as far as this hand goes, this hand, you know, my left hand has it easy. Okay, so that's how the pattern goes. I'll try and play it full speed like on the album. So here it goes. Okay, so that's about, you know, that's all I feel like doing right now before I embarrass myself. But that's really it. That's the pattern. He does that 4 times, does the verse. Then it's going to come back into that opening riff I showed you. Now, I'll swear to God, the second, you know, this little part where they play that opening riff again, where there's just, you know, it's just a guitar doing it, I swear to God, he messed it up, and I can't ever nail the timing of this riff when I play it. I think he comes in early or something. When he does that part, I feel like it's early, and then the second, and then I feel like he like kind of slows it down to catch back up with the rhythm. But anyway, that's what he does. I try and play it just the way it's supposed to be, I guess, on time. But Slayer can really do whatever the hell they want. And they do. So anyway, that riff comes in. If you don't nail the timing of it, though, you're not alone, because I can't do it. So then they do that riff. Oops. Okay. If you can't figure that out, that's the open 6-string power chord, and you just hit it like 6-7 times or whatever, or 5. All right. So anyway, then he's going to go back into that riff. Again, that riff, you will struggle with it. I certainly did. It's tough to nail. It's tough to play clean, but when you get it, it's really rewarding. All right. So then he's going to come out of that, and he's going to go into, you know, Sport the War, and then he's going to go. Okay, if you notice, I'm down picking all of that. That's how they play it. You're going to have to down pick it because he's holding that 6-string power chord. He's actually playing the 5th and 6th strings when they're down picking. Okay, so what they're doing there is it's just a beginning pattern of the same riff I've already showed you. And he does that twice in a row. And then as he's building up, you saw I went up to the 7th fret power chord and went. Then he's like, Sport the War, Total War, win the end. You know, so you got to get that build up going. And then I already showed you this. Don't forget that second time it's 4, 3, 5, 4, 7, 6 on the 5th string. All right, it's that way every time. And then they're going to do a solo, and this is the rhythm under the solo. Okay, so what you're doing, you're just speed picking the 6th string. It's going to go 2nd fret. You're You're going to climb up with your pinky to the 5th fret real quick and then land it on the 3rd fret. Like that. Just touch it, you know, for a split second. Then you're going to do the open 6th string real quick, just as quick as you did your pinky on the 5th fret. And you're going to go back to that 2nd fret. So it's going to go back to the pinky on the 5th fret to the 3rd fret. And then you're going to go down to the 1st fret. Okay? And then the riff starts over again. So it's going to go. Okay, so follow that pattern. When it comes out of that riff, it's going to go. So he's going to hit that 3rd fret power chord, 1st fret power chord, and then back into the chorus again. Again, down picking. Again, down pick all that. And the song breaks. Now this part, again, this is all down picking. This is where your wrist is going to start really feeling it, unless you're warmed up good and well. So what you're going to do, open 6th string, it starts on palm mute. You're going to learn this riff. Okay? Open 6th string, palm mute, and then you're going to do a bar, the 5th. Pardon me. You're going to bar the 5th and 4th strings on the 8th fret to the 7th fret. So that's the very first 2 chords. Again, opening with that palm muted 6th string open. And then after you do that 8th to 7th fret bar chord, you're going to go down to the 6th string and 5th string, and you're going to do the 6 to 5. Okay, so it's usually a pattern of 2 chords, open 6th string, 2 chords, open 6th string, 2 chords, open 6th string. So that's the pattern. So I'm going to play it real slowly. After the 6-5, you're going to go 8-7. Again, that's on the 6th string. So it's 8-7, 5th and 4th, 6-5. I'm sorry, 6 to 5 on the 5th and 6th strings, and then 8-7 on the 6th and 5th string. And then 7 to 6 on the 5th and 6th string. So, okay, and then that's the pattern every time, and then he's going to just change the power chords in between, and those are easy. I'll show you. This is all palm muted. This is all down picking, okay? And that first note, 8 to 7, those first two chords, they're not palm muted, but all the others are. And then the power chords obviously are not palm muted. The first set of power chords goes 3, 5, 6 on the 6th string. Then go back to the. Then you're going to go 3, 6, 4. Okay. And then the third time you're going to go 6, 4, 3. And then the easy one is just the 1st fret power chord. He hits it twice. Okay, do that real slowly one more time. Okay, now from there he's going to do the open 6th string down picking. So it's going to go like this. So as he's down picking, again, that's the 6th string power chord too. He's playing the top 2 strings, 6 and 5. Okay, so I'm going to show you the same exact chord patterns, except that I just showed you, the power chord patterns, except he's just down picking the 6-string power chord in between. So it's going to go. You can kind of see how I'm holding that last chord, and then you kind of dramatically like kind of slide it back down to the power chord. But that's the pattern in between. He's gonna do that, you know, be dead fiend from above, you know, and then he's gonna go back into this riff. I've already showed you it. He just does it one time through. He goes back from there, back into another verse. Okay, you can see those power chords there are the same ones I showed you with this riff. He's just, you know, being more dramatic on the last chord. So then after that, it's going to go into the infamous Kerry King solo, which I did not learn. I wanted to, but I just didn't feel like I had the time. So this is this is how the song transitions out of there. You're just palm muting the open 6-string, and then he yells war, and then while he's doing that, Kerry King is soloing, and you're just going. You know this? Okay, and then that ends the solo. I showed you all those riffs already. I'm not going to show you again. This is the final riff that you will learn. It's a variation of the riff, the really hard riff. But it's not that. It's very similar to it. It's the same exact picking pattern, except what he's going to do is you're going to start on the 5th and 4th string, and you're going to bar the 2nd fret. And you're going to be, instead of playing on that third fret on the 6th string, you're just going to do the open 6th string. So it's going to go from the 2nd fret to the 5th fret to the 4th fret to the 3rd fret, just like that riff kind of climbed down. So it's going to go like this. Okay, I just played that real slow for you, but again, you know, that's that super fast riff, real time. You know, I could show it to you, but just remember, it's you got to try and play that clean. All right, but you know, at the end of the day, your hand is going to be so warmed up by then that riff is going to feel easy by the end of the song, I should say. And then out of that, it comes into the... And I've already showed you everything. They're going to do the exact same chorus again, and it's going to go back into the main riff. I'm sorry, not the main riff, but the intro riff. Okay, if you can't figure that out, I can't help you. And then just on the end, and that's how the song ends. It's actually he's going to do that 1st fret for the first part of it, 1st fret power chord, and then he's just going to hammer on the open 6-string power chord. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully you learned something from it. It's a hard song. It'll humble you, but that's the whole point of Slayer, I guess. Good luck.